Coming up right now on SUTV News, find out how construction will affect graduation.
And we say goodbye to SHIP's most senior professor.
It's all right now.
Hello and thanks for joining us on SUTV News. I'm Lucy Davis.
And as is tradition for the final broadcast of the year, I'm Kim Garris.
Yes, each year a graduating senior puts the faculty advisor of SUTV in the hot seat, so welcome.
All right, I'm going to enjoy it.
Cap, check. Gown, check. And at Shippensburg, dirt, check. Gravel and construction work won't make the best backdrop for those memorable graduation photos. Between roads opened one day and closed the next, trying to get from one end of campus to another can be a maze. But thankfully, the only obstacle family and friends will have to conquer this weekend is the people.
We will have the ability to have one-way traffic on Cumberland Drive if we need it. All the major roads around campus will be open.
For students returning in the fall, the campus will start to look like its old self. But that doesn't mean the backhoes will be gone just yet.
Other projects going on over the summer. We have some work going on in Mowry Hall and McLean Hall. Noggle Hall will be finished up with asbestos abatement here shortly, and then we'll be going into demolition. So you'll be seeing that in the fall.
Putting the finishing touches on preparations for Noggle Hall to be demolished in the fall, and students will still live in Mowry and McLean Hall while they are renovated. Years of hard work will finally come to fruition for the graduate and undergraduate class of 2015 this weekend. Dr. Michael Coulson, an associate professor of marketing, will deliver the commencement speech for the graduate class. Chancellor Frank Brogan will deliver the undergraduate commencement speech. Brogan became the state system's fourth chancellor on October 1st, 2013, and previously served as chancellor of the State University System of Florida and president of Florida Atlantic University. For more information about commencement, go to sutvnews.com, keyword graduation.
Shippensburg softball's shortstop Taylor Wiseman was featured on the local CBS affiliate a few weeks ago, but it wasn't for her outstanding sports performance, though she's had a tremendous career at Ship.
Yes, Taylor has succeeded and is making it through school in spite of being homeless. And that's what she talked about in the news report. SUTV sports director Bernadette Koff sat down with Taylor to talk about what that story has meant to her.
So what has been the reaction to the story? Has there been a positive reaction?
So far there's been a positive reaction, though, thank God. But I got reactions I didn't expect from other people around the university. Like, I knew people were going to watch it, but I didn't think that many people were going to watch it. Like, I knew I wanted to get my story out, but it wasn't really for me. It was more for others like me to know that they can do anything they want.
So with that, have people come up to you with similar experiences, or?
Not here, but at home. I've been home past couple weekends, like reading shirts and things. But like little kids, they're like, I saw you on TV, because I help them at camp and stuff. Like, oh, and like some people like my age has like said something like, thanks for talking. But that was pretty much it so far. But I haven't really been home. Cause I feel like people around here, you're already in college, but like high school kids are who I was really like going forward.
Great. Okay. So was that the reaction you were expecting to get from it, or what kind of reaction were you hoping? I
was hoping more of people being like motivated by me. I wanted to be like, what I want to do is be an advocate for people and give them a voice. So far, like I said, not many people said anything yet, but I know once I go home, it's gonna be like my family says up, and my friends and my teammates and like people around campus like, wow, that happened to you? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, I just don't say anything, because I told them in my interview, I was like, I don't want people to meet a label as that girl. That's not me. I'm that girl who plays softball. I'm that girl who's getting an education, so.
Taylor returns to campus in the fall for her final semester at Ship.
On the heels of their big win at the Clapp Awards, the Shippensburg Equestrian Club is on a winning streak. Julie Ratcliffe has the story.
The moment the Equestrian Club was given the official good to go by Student Senate in February, members hit the ground galloping. Members go to Swan Lake in Littlestown, Pennsylvania every week to prepare for next year's competition. With the help of their trainer, Mary Bast, the riders are already seeing improvements.
Bend your knees. Bend my knees. Yeah.
President and founder Amanda Trevel began the process in October and is happy how far the club has come in such a short time.
Definitely, I've seen progress in other people's riding. For example, one girl, she's only ever rode Western and it was just for fun, and then when she rode English for the first time, and she was learning all these English things, and she improved a lot by just like the end of one lesson.
Last week, Shippensburg University recognized that hard work and awarded them Most Aspiring Club at the CLAP Awards.
I was really excited just because I know it was us and the Makers Club, and I wasn't sure if we were going to win, but when they called our name, I was just so excited.
The award-winning team accepts riders of all experience levels and is always accepting new members. For SUTV News, I'm Julie Ratcliffe.
To learn more about the club, go to sutvnews.com and search keyword Equestrian Club.
Longtime professor Dr. William Kingsley is closing up his office for the last time this week. After 49 years at Shippensburg, he is retiring. He teaches in the Human Communication Studies Department and is well known for his I Survived Kingsley t-shirts. They were shirts he passed out to students for making it through his class. That's a good idea. Coming up next on SUTV News, if you like fast cars and loud noises, we've got the track for you.
Plus the biggest party that didn't happen and a new leader of the university. We take a look at this semester's biggest stories when we come back.
SUTV has been hard at work bringing you the latest stories of 2015, from a new university president to an off-campus shooting. Here's the recap.
As one of the best-known animal experts, Hanna keeps himself busy with TV appearances and his TV shows, Jack Hanna's Animal Adventures, Wild Countdown, and Emmy-winning Jack Hanna's Into the Wild.
Vince Papale, a walk-on for the Eagles in 1976, was the keynote speaker. He told of his days on the field and making his mark as the oldest rookie to play in the NFL.
The party at College Park Commons ended right after someone fired shots in the complex early Sunday morning. College Park tenants said that the shots were fired after a fight broke out outside of a party in one of the apartments.
I'm Schmacked. I'm Schmacked has made a name for itself on YouTube and on college campuses, making videos at college parties. Videos often not well received.
For the people of Shippensburg University, these noises, vehicles, signs, and roadblocks are just a part of the daily routine.
Whatever you saw in me, from me, with me as the interim is what you're going to see when I'm the permanent president.
The senators most intensely discussed the possible sizable tuition increase beginning in the 2015 fall semester. If this pilot program is approved by the Board of Governors, students taking more than 12 credits per semester can expect to see a 40% tuition increase. Proponents of the plan cite the increase as a way to make up for the loss of state funding without cutting classes or increasing class sizes.
And after a summer break, SUTV News will be back on the air August 27th. Investigators released preliminary findings in the spring's plane crash in the French Alps. Andrew Robinson has the latest on that and a look at other news around the globe.
Germanwings co-pilot Andreas Lubitz carried out a practice run of a controlled descent before the fatal crash in March. That's according to an interim report released Wednesday by French air accident investigators. The report says Lubitz practiced reducing the altitude on the outbound flight from Düsseldorf to Barcelona on the day of the crash. He did it while left alone on the flight deck. On the return flight the same morning, Lubitz flew Germanwings Flight 9525 into the French Alps, killing all 150 people on board, while the captain was locked out of the cockpit. The pool of GOP candidates running for president is expanding after former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee officially announces his presidential campaign this week. He joins Dr. Ben Carson and former HP CEO Carly Fiorina. These candidates join Senators Ted Cruz, Marco Rubio, and Rand Paul in the race to become the GOP nominee. And former Pennsylvania Senator Rick Santorum is expected to make an announcement on May 27th. Britain is celebrating the birth of their new princess. Charlotte Elizabeth Diana was born last Saturday to Prince William and Kate, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. The princess is the fourth in line for the British throne. And finally tonight, Whole Foods is looking to launch a new low-cost chain of markets. The company did not reveal what the name will be or how many stores are expected. The new stores will cater to a new generation of shoppers who are interested in organic and natural foods, but want a different and cheaper shopping experience. Whole Foods has more than 400 stores nationwide. That's all of your world news for this week and this semester. Follow me on Twitter at Robinson Reports for the latest.
As finals week winds down, a local track is preparing to get loud. Tyler Baldwin has more.
Located just 40 minutes from Shippensburg, Williams Grove Speedway offers racing every weekend.
The competition here at Williams Grove is, second to none. There's a lot of places in the country that race, and Williams Grove weekly competition is just really tough.
Williams Grove is probably the most competitive track that we race at. I mean, all over the country, people want to race at Williams Grove Speedway, so we're very fortunate to get to race here on a weekly basis.
Williams Grove hosts several race classes every week, but their 410 class shows on Fridays and always draws in the most spectators.
410s are super powerful. They're like 900 horsepower, and they go about 120 miles per hour. So when you step on the gas for the first time of the night, it almost sends butterflies through your stomach, like you're going down a hill on a roller coaster. It's just a crazy feeling.
When you combine a 1,400-pound car with 950 horsepower, things get out of control really quickly. It's pretty tricky. I mean, it's open wheel. There's a lot going on, but I think it's the single best, one of the best forms of racing. Anyways, I have a passion for dirt racing, and sprint cars are kind of the cream of the crop for it. So, it's definitely a tricky beast.
A lot of tracks all over the United States are smaller tracks, but here's a big track, big, wide, and fast. I was actually the first female to ever win a sprint car race here at Williams Grove, so just being the first to be able to do that, showing women that they can indeed race with the men is awesome.
Reporting for SUTV News, I'm Tyler Baldwin.
And next week, the Grove hosts the World of Outlaws Sprint Cars race. Go to williamsgrove.com for a full schedule.
Coming up on SUTV News, classes may be ending, but the show must go on. Find out what's going on at Lures this summer.
And lots of fingers are crossed for sunny skies on Saturday. We'll be right back with your graduation day forecast. So, Kim, I have my fingers crossed. Graduation is Saturday, and I've been watching that forecast.
Well, and you and everyone else.
Yes.
I mean, we want to have it outside so that more people can come and enjoy it. And I've been when we were wondering what's it going to be like. So, yes. Emily Larson's going to tell us. Emily.
Dearest Shippensburg, how the time has flown by. Another year has come and gone. We've seen beautiful sunny days and rainy nights. I've had good times and better times on this show, but I'll be leaving you all on Saturday, and with that, let's talk weather. Tonight, we're looking at a partly cloudy sky with a low around 55 degrees. Not too shabby at all for the beginning of the last weekend for college students. And tomorrow will be sunny with a high of a blistering 83. That's blistering for Shippensburg because we're not nearly used to such beautiful weather yet. And for your 5-day, those of us attending graduation can look forward to sun and 82 with the slightest of breezes. Sunday through Tuesday has a chance of showers and thunderstorms with temps staying in the low to mid 80s. And I'd say that about does it. For your week's weather, for this semester's weather, for my weather, and for the last time I'll be doing any reporting on SUTV News. It's been real, folks. This is Emily Larson signing off. Till the end of the show.
Up in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Supergirl? The Man of Steel's Kryptonian cousin, Supergirl, is flying onto our television screens in the near future. The TV series will air on CBS, and former Glee actress Melissa Benoist will star as Supergirl. A Star Wars anthology series is in the works, but has suffered a setback since director Josh Trank decided to pull out. Trank claims he would rather pursue projects of his own. The anthology series is set between episodes 3 and 4 and follows the story of rebels stealing plans from the Death Star. Disney is continuing the project, but has not announced a new director. The school year may be ending, but the Lure Center will still be going strong for a few more months. Over the summer, you can still catch shows and performers like rock and roll artist Johnny Rivers and the vocal harmony group The Lettermen and the Shippensburg Festival Symphony. Visit our website at www.sutvnews.com for a link to show dates and ticket information. Well, that's all we have here in entertainment tonight. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Alexis. Coming up in sports, get your draft details about Red Raider turned NFL rookie Trevor Harmon.
Yes, and find out which Red Raiders are Athletes of the Year. Sports is next.
We have some very exciting news from the Gridiron this week. A name you heard before and a name I'm sure you'll hear again. Trevor Harmon is on his way to the big leagues. We've been following Harmon's path to the draft all spring. Let's take a look at the recap.
Right now, I went to Arizona the beginning of February, I think, maybe the end of January, to go out there and train. I was out there for 1 week with 15 other athletes that are training for going through the same exact process that I am. Then I had the opportunity to play in an all-star game down in Texas. So I went down there for a week, and then I was back in Arizona for another 5 weeks where I finished up my training.
Harmon explained his off-season workouts, but what would be next?
Getting drafted, and the draft's at the end of the month, so if things go well, which things are going very well right now, then we should be able to, and if not, then we'll test free agency.
He did not get selected in the 7. Has landed in Arizona and will begin rookie camp tomorrow. When I spoke with Trevor yesterday, he said he's excited, nervous, happy, but most of all, he's ready. Trevor will spend this week at rookie camp fighting for a spot in OTAs. SU's outdoor track and field season has come to an end, but not before both men and women could put another W on the board. Men's outdoor track and field won its 7th consecutive PSAC title on Saturday with a 3-day performance totaling 244 points for a 110-point victory at the 2015 PSAC Men's Outdoor Track and Field Championship. Women's outdoor track is right behind the men, winning its 6th consecutive title. SU scored 175 points, a 61-point victory over Slippery Rock. The team will compete at the NCAA Division II Championship at the end of May. Before we close out sports for the last time this semester, let's take a look at some of the accomplishments the spring athletes had. Catcher Jake Kennedy broke Ship's single-season home run record with 19. Megan Lundy won the PSAC Women's Outdoor Track and Field Scholar Award. Lundy holds a perfect 4.0 through 84 credits. For the lacrosse team, Sheila Johnson and Courtney Kennedy reached 100 goals. Laquan Chapman of the track and field team and Lucy Kaufman of the field hockey team were awarded Student Athletes of the Year. Well, it's been an exciting spring sports season and also a pleasure to bring you all of the Red Raider news. Stay up to date with all things Ship Sports by following SUTV Sports on Twitter. I'm Luis DeSanto. Now let's send it over to Holly with a final farewell to our SUTV seniors.
Well, guys, it's the end of the road on your journey through SUTV. I want to personally thank each and every one of you for your contribution. Emily, you started as the weather girl, just like me, so I can relate to you.
I ended as the weather girl.
And you ended as the weather girl. What are you going to take away from your time at SUTV?
Oh my gosh, I'm going to take away so much. First of all, obviously, everybody that I've met throughout my time here, all of the people that came before all you guys and everybody that came after. There's so many new people. I've learned so much from Kim Garris. I've just, oh my gosh, I'm gonna take away a lot, too much.
We're gonna go to Blake. Blake, you were our own personal paparazzi for a long time. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Capturing all of our greatest moments. What will you miss the most?
Just the people here. SUTV really has like a sense of family put together. I see it with everybody here, and as long as I can find something close to that, then like that's what I'm there for.
Awesome. Eldon, you had the honor of juggling SUTV and the slate for about a year or two.
Yeah.
That must have been stressful at times, I'm sure. What have you learned about managing your time between the slate and SUTV, and what will you take away with that?
Just, get a lot of stuff done that you can. I know it sounds cool.
Solid.
I try to do the best work that I can for both organizations. I mean, I love this organization. I love the slate. I try to do the best work. I hope some of you've seen some of my best work.
Yeah,
Definitely. Alexis, my girl, you were the life of the party this semester.
Was I?
Yes, I think we can all attest to that. What's your favorite memory with SUTV? What are you gonna miss?
I don't think I have like a specific favorite memory, but I'm definitely going to miss all of the people here. Yeah, I think that's the most important thing. Miss all the people here, and I've gained so much experience here, so I'm ready to take that with me.
Definitely. Well, thank you for keeping us in high spirits all
Always.
semester long. We're gonna miss you so much. And finally, Lucy.
Oh, yes.
She doesn't need this.
Yeah.
She has it.
I'll take it then.
Try not to cry.
I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good.
Let's get through this.
All right.
If you could sum up your experience with SUTV in one word, what would it be and why?
Oh, one word.
That's
One
unfair.
word.
That's
One word.
really unfair.
Can it be
unfair.
like? Can I say like life changing? Like
That's a hyphenated word.
Yeah.
So yes.
Right. So I mean, yeah, college. Life changing. Just because I came in as a freshman, first semester, and it was a little intimidating at first, but just knowing, like looking back now, I wish I could tell like myself then, like, don't worry, it's all gonna be fine, because this place has brought so many friendships, inside jokes, you know, definitely learned so much, and I am so thankful every day. I stuck with it right away and did not turn around and leave. So
Thank you for that.
yeah.
We've all learned a lot from you,
Oh,
and we'll
thank
miss
you.
you dearly.
Oh, I'll miss you
We
guys.
also have Dr. Garris here with us. You've watched us, all these seniors grow. What's one thing that you hope that they take away from SUTV?
You know, they know, the people who watch don't know this, but I just constantly preach high quality, high quality, high quality. And I'm always amazed at, no matter what the tribulations are, high quality is just always what they all bring to the table every day. And, you know, I've been doing this a long time now, but every year it just gets better and better. And what I hope they take away is, of course, the practical side of me hopes they take away a great career.
Certainly.
But the personal side is they better take away my cell phone number so that they can keep in touch with me. So.
Don't leave unless you know Garris' cell phone number by heart. Any final words, comments, words of advice, wisdom, look for future SUTVers? Anybody?
Oh no!
They
She
may
has
look
the microphone.
scary. They may look scary, but they're really not that bad.
Thank you.
I have something. Just, you know, there's a lot of times we kind of get caught up in the moment and we say things to one another that may be constructive criticism, and some people take it to heart, and just want to say, you know, don't. You know, everyone's saying it for the better of the broadcast or the organization, and really when you look back on it, it really helps you grow so much. So
Definitely.
just try to keep your emotions in check and to just kind of listen, take a step back and listen. And
Take it all in.
Yes, you're not always right. Learned that.
Definitely. Emily, you have the mic.
I wish I always had someone to kind of go off of that about like keeping your emotions in check, to like always remember that like you're here to learn something, absolutely, but you're also here to have fun. Like it's college, like for all of the, I guess, younger people, because we're the old.
You're
people.
old now.
That's so weird. Oh my gosh. But just like always, like remember to keep a sense of humor about things. It makes everything so much easier, and you end up learning a lot more. I learned that. So just like always retain your sense of humor.
I think personally, that's what I would take away from you, is to keep your sense of humor in things, because it mellowed everybody out, and it gave us a kind of a reality check that it's not. We're learning here, and we're all getting along the same.
Joke.
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes I couldn't help it.
Yes.
Fly out.
There's lots to joke about.
Yes. Well, thank you all so much again for your time here. I know I've learned so much from you all, and I know that you all have bright futures ahead of you, so please keep us posted and up to date with everything that's going on.
Well, thank you, Holly, and thank you to everyone here at SUTV. That's all from us tonight. I'm Lucy Davis.
And I'm Kim Garris. We want to remind the audience how much we appreciate their support all these weeks. I personally appreciate it on behalf of the students, and I know they really appreciate it. So don't forget to keep up with us on Facebook and
visit our website, sutvnews.com. Have a great evening.
See ya.